Hi everyone. For your assignment, you need to find articles having to do with evidence-based practice in nursing. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple of good sources to find these articles and how best to use them. Sandberg Library subscribes to several nursing databases that contain articles that can help you with this assignment. To get to the library's databases, from My Sandberg, click the menu at the top left. Then click on Library, and then click on Databases. This will take you to our full list. The ones that you're interested in are going to be under Nursing, Health, and Medicine. So if you click that, it leads you down to where all of them are. The first one that I'm going to show you is Nursing and Allied Health Collection. You have several specific requirements that your sources have to meet for this assignment, and the easiest way to get articles that just have those requirements is to click on Advanced Search. From there, you can choose a topic. I'll put in diabetes. And you can add things like it needs to be about evidence-based practice, so I'll try putting that in. And you can see it comes up, evidence-based nursing. That's perfect. I'll try adding that. There's more options. Your articles should be peer-reviewed, so you can click that peer-reviewed journals box, and that means you'll only be seeing results that meet that requirement. And you need something that's been published within the last 5 years. So you can limit by publication date and say you only want things that have been published after, we'll say April 1st. Be safe, of 2014. So that's only going to be showing things that have been published in the last 5 years. And now, if we hit search, all of our results will be things that are about diabetes and that meet the requirements of my assignment. So from here, I can just kind of look and see if any of these articles look interesting. Here's one. It even has evidence-based practice in the title. I can read through it, and if it's interesting, there are tools on the right. I can print it, I can email it to myself, I can download a copy, I can save it to my OneDrive. I can even highlight it and write notes on it. I will warn you, the citation tool, use that with some caution. Sometimes it works really well and it creates a really good citation, and sometimes the little computer messes up. So don't just take that citation and run with it. Look it over before you put it into your paper. So that was Nursing and Allied Health Collection, which is nice because it is kind of pretty and user-friendly, and it looks similar to a lot of other databases that the library subscribes to, so you might have used something similar in another class while you've been here at Sandberg. And none of those things is true of the next database that I want to show you. The next one I want to show you is Ovid Nursing Journals. It's here in the middle, and you can see underneath all of the different journals that this one database provides you access to. What's really nice about this one, even though it is not pretty or particularly user-friendly and intuitive, it is something that a lot of hospitals subscribe to. And so it's something you'll have access to and use a lot throughout your career, very likely. So it's nice to start practicing with it now while you have lots of support and friendly librarians like myself to help you out. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Ovid Nursing Journals. And here's the first not particularly user-friendly screen that comes up initially. And what you want to click on is the second thing that says Sandberg Library's Full Text Journals. You want to click on that, and you want to click OK. So then this is the basic search screen that comes up once you've successfully gotten it in. What I recommend to find articles that meet all of the requirements for this assignment, go to multi-field search here at the end, and that gives you a lot of ways to kind of focus in on exactly the kinds of things that you're looking for. So I'm going to type in diabetes into this first search box. And then this drop-down box, what I really want, I want something that's really about diabetes pretty substantially. So I want diabetes to be mentioned in the title of the article. And then our articles also have to be about evidence-based practice. So I'm just going to put evidence-based into another search box. And this term, I want this to appear in the abstract. The abstract is kind of a summary that tells you what the article is going to be about at the very beginning of the article. Usually if something is about evidence-based medicine, it's going to have the words evidence-based in the abstract. So what this is going to do is going to search for only things that have diabetes in the title and also mention the phrase evidence-based in the abstract. Then underneath you can see these limits. If you click on that, it expands it. And that allows you to, it has the year published, and you can say, I only want things published in the last 5 years. And so this is going to give you pretty much only things that match what this assignment calls for. If you hit search, we'll see what comes up. One nice thing about Ovid is it does show you at the top what it is that you've just done, what you've just searched for. So you can, if you need to adjust your search, you know what you've already done, and you can combine searches and other things that we won't go into now. But if you would like help with that, please come see me. One not very nice thing about this database is it hides your search results. It actually has done a search for me here, but the search results are down. You have to scroll all the way down to even see that there are any. Because I've searched for something pretty specific, only 2 things come up, but they are 2 things that exactly match what I want. So I can choose from here. If one of these articles looks interesting, I'll just select this first one. And here I can see all of the information about where this was originally published. It was published in the journal Nursing in 2018. So it's in a peer-reviewed journal. I think everything that we subscribe to through Ovid is peer-reviewed. So you can just pretty much assume that if it's in here, then it meets that requirement of being peer-reviewed that you have for this assignment. And you can see all the information that you'll need to cite this article. You can also read the abstract. Like I said, the abstract is just a really brief summary, tells you what this article is going to be about. And you can read the whole article. If you want to if you decide this is a good article and you want to keep it, you can download the article as a PDF. You can preview it and then print it. You can email it to yourself. Lots of options over here on the right. So those are kind of the basics of using Ovid. There are some things you can do. Like I said, you can go up if this search didn't work for you, if you aren't finding what you're wanting, you can go up, you can try a new search. You can play around with the searches you've already done. There are a few tools on the left here that you can use to filter some of your results. If you forgot to say that you want something only published in the last 5 years, you can do it here, for instance. If you decide you only want things from a certain journal, you can also do that here. And hopefully you can find something that you really want to do your assignment on. So that was a really quick how-to on using a couple of the library's databases to find articles for this assignment. I hope you found it helpful and it answered some of your questions. If you have more questions, if you're working on your assignment and doing some searching and you get stuck or have problems, that's perfectly natural. This is not something that comes naturally to people usually. It's something that you have to learn and really practice and ask questions about. Please either post a question in the forum on your class Moodle page. Ask a librarian. I will be there. I will answer within 1 business day. If you are in the library anyway, or you want to ask your question in person, just stop by. I'm in my office from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. My office is in the library, kind of behind the copy machine, is how I always describe it. I will be happy to help you and walk you through things in person. And my email address is on the slide here if you would prefer to email me. Like I said, this kind of stuff is not something that comes naturally. It is something that you have to learn, and so questions are perfectly understandable. Please come find me. I will be happy to help.